Yo,
Yeah.
on West Side, Bigger Business, we coming at you. Thursday episode as always. The two hosts with the most, Big Hop, Big Six, Bigger Business. Yeah, man, good April day. Lakers playing the Golden State Warriors. I got money on that. You know who I'm betting. I want my money as soon as the buzzer ring. As soon as you hear that, I need to hear it cha-ching from that cash app. You know what I'm saying? Need my money. But how you feeling, man?
Oh man, another one like the other one. Today been a smooth day though. You know, definitely been a smooth day. I'm here, up, alive, doing what I will, doing what I love to do, baby. Podcasting, giving you all the daily news.
Daily news. Let me put my phone so I can already tell somebody gonna call me. But yeah, man, we kind of got a. Oh, this is a bill. We kind of got a run on from last episode. Young Scooter, RIP once again. When your boy Scooter died, there was controversy with the police department, right? Mm-hmm. So he got on Twitter and chose to say.
Who got on Twitter?
Young Thug, Jeffrey, got on Twitter and chose to say autopsy just came in, Scooter got shot. Not only that, he posted one of the clerks from the Atlanta prosecutor office and said she's the biggest liar of them all.
And she allegedly stole his watch from his trial.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See? So that comment right there got, it's not Fanny no more, but got that prosecutor office all in they panties in a bunch. It was like, hey man, we need him back in that cell. He out here talking out against APD. We gonna show this young brother. And that's what they try to do. The judge got to work, and what did it say? Judge Whitaker ruled that Young Thug probation will not be revoked. This comes from the Superior Court of Fulton County, state of Georgia. So Thug ain't going back to jail.
Good, man, good.
Yeah, how you feel about that?
It's real petty down there, man. I didn't know Fulton County, police, whatever it is, whatever, department that is, they're real petty down there, man. Don't try to lock me back up for 20 years because of, how I feel about one of my loved ones passing. Or that I called you a liar when, you stole my watch. Yeah. I don't know he even got that back. I know he got his cars and his, and his assets back though, which is good.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. But you still got one of my watches. And at this point in time, Thug, you gotta chalk that up. Thug, you also gotta walk a straight line. You see how petty they is, baby. You feel me? And I'm not saying he's not walking a straight line, but I'm just saying though, you see how petty they is.
They want that 15.
They want that 15 for sure.
I want that 15.
I'm just glad the judge wasn't, on some petty shit. Oh yeah, send him back, Send him back, baby. How you feel about it?
Yeah. Remember we talked about it when he tweeted that. I'm like, I understand the right to free speech, but that man is very much under scrutiny. They got a magnifying glass up his ass. Excuse my French. And they waiting for him to flinch wrong. You know what I'm saying? And, going against what they're releasing to the public, basically speaking out against them. In their mind, I can only imagine they feel like, we spared you. We didn't even send you to the penitentiary longer than what you did. We let you out. We gave you this ridiculous amount of probation because we're expecting you to mess up. And you already flirting with them lines. It ain't even been 6 months and you already talking out against us. And he could be frustrated with the Fulton County Sheriff's Office, understandably so, because y'all just put him and his family through tremendous ups and downs. So I don't understand how they feel because I know sometimes they go overboard, but I get where they're coming from. I get where Thug coming from, but posting a picture of the county clerk, you just got to be a little bit sharper than that. Even though she probably did everything you said, I'm not taking that away, but sometimes you got to count your blessings. I know it's unfair. I know it don't seem right. Like, we don't need this, but we at where we at as a society, and it's not always fair, so you got to just take it on the chin. Be thankful you out and stay out them people way. That's how I play it. I stay out their way.
No, yeah, no, definitely. Definitely stay out their way. And, and walk that fine line. Do what's asked of you. You feel me? The response to the scooter situation, I'm gonna say what I want to say. You feel me? But I don't really think it was too much of that, even though you kind of, saying that the APD is are lying. But that's he say she say. But when you actually single out, a clerk,
specific person
or a specific person on that side of the law, they're definitely gonna jump at. Especially when you're a top name and you kind of like got off easy. They definitely lock his black ass back up. Yeah, see, Judge, I'm serious. Sure, I'm talking about serious. So, yeah, man, you better play it close, man. You better take this as a motherfucking lesson, a learning lesson, because they definitely out to get you, and they definitely went to the school of pettiness. They definitely surely petty down there. It's a lot of clown shit still going on, even though your case, in trial is over. There's a lot of shit going on, man. And you do have that 15 or that 20, however long it was, hanging over your head. I know you definitely want to do that.
Yeah, Fanny got on that press conference, was like, oh yeah, you see this one I'm talking about? She couldn't wait to have her voice heard because of how it all transpired. She got removed. She want him down. I think she's still tripping over nut. You know what I'm saying? If all the alleged rumors are true, I think she's very mad that he's not in jail. I think she want him under there. You know what I'm saying? To avenge her boyfriend.
With her freaky ass.
Oh, she was fucking the prosecutor, the lawyer, huh?
Fucking the prosecutor, the lawyer, the one that was taking Donald Trump to court, all that. You feel me? Fucking nut, all that. She's a freaky ass nigga.
She's an Angela Valdez. I know you don't watch Power, but she fucking the DA, fucking the drug dealer, everybody which way. You know what I'm saying? She trying to get her point across one way or another.
What's that one broad? Big Screech.
Big Screech.
The one that was telling them everything.
From where?
Power. Not Power.
Yeah, from Big Screech. That went over my head a little bit.
Yeah, Big Screech.
Tammy Collins.
Tammy Collins. Yeah, Tammy Collins.
Yeah, Tammy Collins. Funny thing, Tammy Collins got her start in Atlanta. Took down Terry White. So the Atlanta streets is vicious out there. You got bras making fake police reports. You got overzealous DAs. You got informants. You brothers out there in Atlanta, y'all better play it smooth, play it cool, play it right, and keep these bras out y'all business, cause they get a little spicy down there, get a little feisty. I remember I went down there back in the day. My stepsister husband was down there, and that's what he told me. That was his one word of advice. He's like, this back in early 2000s. He's like, if women is your weakness, Atlanta is not the place to be, because there's so many of them, and they all got an agenda for you. So be cool. And looking at all this, it kind of give me them vibes like he wasn't telling no lies.
Yeah, that's all over the board.
Yeah,
it's all over the board, especially Atlanta. It's a lot of fragments down there, so that's even more women for you. Yeah.
You said it's a lot of what?
A lot of fragments.
Okay. Yeah. Just
keeping it PG-12 for YouTube. Yeah. Transmission. That too.
Okay. Did you hear Thug new verse on?
I ain't really on that Lil Baby shit.
It's Lil Baby, right? Yeah.
I ain't really been too enticed to listen to Thug for some weird reason. And then he was like, he ain't dropping the album until like his fans beg. And then somebody commented and just like, you're not Playboy Cardi. Which is true.
Wait, whoa. Thug is, in the grand scale of things.
What, please?
In the grand scale, who did it first? Let's say that.
Who did what?
They got the same look. They be up in there with the ad-libs. Who did that first?
Probably Thug.
Okay.
I don't know. Probably Thug.
Okay, so no disrespect.
Cardi always had a weird voice, but that deep voice shit that Cardi do sometimes, you know. Probably Thug.
No disrespect the originator.
Thug is nowhere close to Playboy Cardi.
No, not at all.
Not any level.
Play with you. I ain't gonna play with it. I know Playboy Cardi is a god to these people out here. Or devil to these people out here. He
not a devil, he all that.
White boy is going crazy. Doing all that wild shit. Satanic rituals on stage.
I just watched that Trap Lord Ross. I tried to watch it. Trap Lord Ross getting so corny and cheesy now.
Which one?
The one with Playboy Cardi and the gang war behind him.
Oh, Playboy Cardi now. He got the gang war. Where is this based out of?
Atlanta.
And he supposedly got a whole bunch of shooters and killers. riding for him?
I couldn't watch the whole thing because Traveler Ross was getting crazy. Like the last one when he did the ATV Joker video.
I did watch that.
And then he had the clown mask on. I was like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like, it's not adding to your story, or we know you ain't got no type of swag about yourself. You just an old pasty fucking England McMuffin man. Yeah, you feel me? So I know you're trying to add some flavor to it, but it took away from it. And I actually tuned in to Trap Lord Ross. I've been for the last couple of years. But all these little gimmicks and stuff, and then on Playboy Cardi when he like spit like a 16, and that's why I like turned it off.
What?
He spit like a 16. He spit like a 16.
These little culture vultures, they ruining. I mean, I don't like using that term, but you know what I'm saying. They ruining like the actual culture because they getting everybody locked up, and now they trying to like insert themselves in it. Like, well, I guess I'm a rapper now. Like, no, you're not. Stay in your lane. But I think the YouTube views are suffering all around the board.
For who?
For Trap Lord Ross, and now we know Adam 22 is in the No Jumper cast is now suffering too. It may be they trying to, you know what I'm saying, bring it back up to the standard.
I know that's a very vague statement. I don't know if Trap Lord Ross views are suffering.
Yeah. I don't know. I would have to look at to see if they as high as they was. I know that King Von documentary was unmatched.
That shit was 4 hours.
Yeah. Young Boy, did you watch the Young Boy one?
I probably did.
Yeah, that was 4 hours.
Yeah.
I sometimes I can't tune in 4 hours.
I can't tune in 4 hours or nothing.
Yeah. Like,
I barely sleep 4 hours.
I gotta be on a sick one, you know what I'm saying, in the house.
I was on a sick one when I watched that 4 hours.
Exactly. You gotta be like, I'm tired, I'm worn out, I don't feel like doing nothing.
I was actively getting sick. I was watch that 4 hours, you mean?
I gotta, exactly. You gotta just be like, okay, I need something to occupy the space in my brain right now. Mm-hmm. That's when I turn stuff like that on. And yeah, sometimes they good. The OCB Joker one was good. He got real deep though. He started talking about the young cats in Phillies. He be breaking down the names and all this. Mm-hmm. And he did one on Baby. Mm-hmm. And the Atlanta crew, the youngins over there. Yep. Getting busy with the
little Boosie all that.
Yeah, the 2s, the 3s, or whatever they got out there, the 4s or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's interesting just to see that it's the same stuff going on in everybody's neighborhood, no matter where you at. But it's like the same little structure breakdown. I didn't know Atlanta was that with it like that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I knew they was, but I didn't know it was broken down to like YN stuff.
Anywhere it's guns and negras, it's gonna be wild.
Yeah. It definitely is. Definitely is.
Gonna be some wild, hoggish and doggish type activities going on. Hoggish and doggish. Haagen-Dazs. That's what Haagen-Dazs mean. I just want y'all to know that. So when you stuff in your fucking face, ooh, Rocky Road, you a hog and a dog for sure. Just letting y'all know, you feel me? But yeah, man. What you saying about Whack Jumper?
Whack Jumper, one of my favorites. No Jumpers. Suffering, according to our boy Adam 22. He dropped this press statement April 2nd because everybody thought it was April Fool's joke. Sounds like it wasn't. Let's get into it.
Is it?
No. Oh. Adam 22 has announced No Jumper going broke after former employee filed a lawsuit.
There's something that I've been hiding from you guys. No Jumper is going broke. I know that might sound crazy. Between both of our YouTube channels last month, we got over 25 million views. We're doing well on Facebook and Snapchat. We employ quite a few of the hottest content creators on the West Coast, and we pump out an insane amount of content on a weekly basis. How could we be going broke? Well, let's start here. We expanded too much during COVID at just about the exact moment that our revenue streams all took a hit. We hired a whole bunch of editors and other employees, and we bought a huge office building that cost us almost $4 million, thinking that the growth that we were experiencing during the pandemic was going to continue. And unfortunately, that did not happen. Our YouTube numbers, which had doubled or even tripled, gradually returned to normal. Our Snapchat and Facebook numbers, which had exploded during COVID, sometimes even hitting 6 figures a month, shrank by about 80%. So there's something.
So that's our boy Adam 22. They going broke. Very valid reason, right? During COVID, everybody was in the house. When everybody in the house, everybody tuned into YouTube. That's when the most podcasts kicked off. That's when it was the most No Jumper hosts coming. They expanded. They bought that big old building in Burbank for $5 million is what it was reported on. Crazy studio. Like he said, their numbers tripled during the pandemic. Once the pandemic stopped, you know, between last year and this year, everybody had to go to work. Their numbers went down, understandably so. He said he's going to fire a lot of employees, and they're going to downsize again. They already closed the store on Melrose, right? Because they had the Melrose store, where by the that's an awful lot of cough syrup store, and then they bought the studio out the way in Burbank. So it seems like all of that's coming to an end. Do you think this is the end of No Jumper, or just a minor setback?
I don't know. I don't know if I even believe Adam right now. I just know it's April. I know he's a sick white man. I don't know. I got to do my due diligence and dive deeper into that. Now, if it is real, do I think it's the end of No Jumper? No, they still got fans and all like that, and still got their supporters. You know, their core group. Adam do hire people off the street just like that. What he said makes if it's any holds any face value. What he said just now on that clip makes a lot of sense. Numbers did dwindle down. They did skyrocket during COVID, and they dwindled down once everything got back to normal. And if you want to be the smart businessman that he is, you're gonna have to make some cuts. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to let go of some shit. You know, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to make it work, make it make sense.
Do this have anything to do with the indictment?
Before we even watched that clip, that's what definitely came to my mind.
Oh, for real?
That's what definitely came to my mind. You know, and them coming to holler at him and all like that. I think so. Like I said, I'm gonna just smile. Last time I'm gonna say this: if it is real, and this is what's going on, yes, I think the indictment has something to do with it. I think he's gonna move the location somewhere, upper echelon, probably smaller, but somewhere where it's just not easy accessible to all type of hoggish and doggish type people. That way he can, a more controlled environment. Because no matter what's going on with No Jumper, Adam still got a bag put up. So I think he gonna sit down with definitely. Some, with his accountants and concierge and all like that, and just figure out make his next move the best move, and that way so he can stop being a hub for gang activity.
Conspiracy theory. Big U before he went down. Hey man, that's because of Loose and Whack. Not to throw no dirt on Big U. I don't think he meant nothing by that. But if somebody took that the wrong way, right, and wanted to go do something to somebody, they know exactly where them people gonna be at X day, X time. Who would you say he didn't put that and think like, I don't want to make it seem like we running from the politic, so I'm just gonna say, hey, we going broke. That way we can, pander in more money and we can get out of harm's way at the same time. I wouldn't put it past the brilliant white man, because he also said, oh, they only asked for a cease and desist letter. Like Academic said, we know y'all, that's when the feds come knocking, they not looking for one piece of paper. They want CCTV. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention that incident that happened in the parking lot. They want probably all that. You know what I'm saying? Seeing who walk. Come on, man. So Adam probably knowing like, okay, the feds is asking me for hella shit. So I gotta comply, because it's either that or they gonna run through everything and take everything anyways, and I'm gonna have to end up buying a whole bunch of new stuff. So instead of complying, I'm gonna comply. So the backlash that might come from that, we need to get out of this location because everybody and their mama know where this at. And I get to fire hella people that's useless in the meantime. It seemed like a win-win. When you really break it down like that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he taught all that politics shit too.
Yeah, but that's what he like. He love that shit though.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's all cool. The politics cool until that shit running your life.
Yeah.
And now everybody from this side of town looking at you because you got so-and-so and so-and-so in there, and you ask them these strategic ass questions for a build up, just so you can get views, but not realizing your viewers are the feds. And now somebody might, like you said, somebody might want to come do something to you.
Yeah.
Or somebody might want to come do something to Whack. And you might just be walking out with Whack. And when you're surrounded by a lot of niggers, the trust go really real down.
Yeah.
You never know who you paying that's getting paid a little bit more to open that back door.
Everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga.
Oh man, you couldn't have said it any better.
You know what I'm saying? When it's time to be a nigga,
I think Adam might be tired of being a nigga right now.
He might get back to his punk rock. Let me go find the next XXX Temptation. Stop dealing with this.
Because he was killing the game with that.
He was.
He was killing the game with that.
I think Draco and them gave him his first little taste of the like, this LA gang shit kind of tight. And then he died. Oh no, yeah, you had T-Rail and AD, but them was the best thing going because they was, they was from where they was from.
They were still reasonable.
They were still
and civilized. You know, as much as from the looks of it, they still was civilized. You know what I mean? But then that shit just started getting all type of. I ain't gonna say what's the name, but it started getting weird.
Yeah, because once they left, he said he took a big hit. That was one of the reasons too. He took a big hit from that. And then you went and grabbed Big Baby and
it just started getting more super thuggish.
Yeah, and then it started
thuggish and ruggish.
You let that whole card up in there, and from watching them, it looked like, and you see what's going on with you and them. It seemed like them is like that was probably your layer of protection. You felt like, and it was good content. So you felt like, ooh, because he started getting a little bit buff with. He got into it with Ruger, telling them what you gonna do, and Ruger like, I'll slap you, and he just sitting there like, you ain't gonna do nothing. Like he started getting buff, but that also led to that lawsuit from Dejan. If y'all can't tell, I watch No Jumper, but Dejan was the fat dude, black dude that did the LA Street Report card, right? He got shot due to an incident. Somebody was fighting, they was trying to break it up. Security guard let off a shot and shot him. That's the lawsuit they talking about.
Oh, No Jumper is that's a real lawsuit.
That's a real lawsuit.
Oh, No
That's
Jumper,
what they talking about.
Oh yeah, it's time to yeah.
Oh, this might be validity in that though. The lawsuit, because if I get shot at work, if I get shot when I'm working, I need 2-3 million. I got shot at work. Like what?
He want more than that.
Yeah.
He want more than that. I just not too long ago in the news, Starbucks dropped hot coffee on the nigga.
How much they get?
I think he got like 48
million. Oh, that's a multi-billion-dollar corporation.
Yeah.
So I can see that. So hitting Adam for a little soft 5.
I know Adam got a good soft 5-10. I got shot, baby.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I know No Jumper. I'm pretty sure Adam is a savvy businessman. I'm pretty sure it's an LLC with different people's name on it. So he finna move all the money out of that. And if you sue him, like, we ain't got nothing, fuck No Jumper. He just gonna have to give up that name.
I think what you hinting at is Adam finna rebrand that shit.
He finna rebrand.
Yep.
He finna rebrand.
It's like my Niners. Yup, we had a good run.
Yeah.
Everybody getting old, getting injured. You feel me? Crying. Fuck everybody. Whole new roster. You feel what I'm saying?
Whole time.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
Whole time Plug Talk is doing numbers. His pornographic side of what he does, that's doing more numbers than No Jumper.
White man gonna be all right.
Yeah.
He gonna be all right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, white man gonna be all right. He got shit over here and there. He got Lena. You feel me? So you feel me? He got other little ventures. You feel me? And I'm pretty sure he gonna keep Whack with him.
Yeah, I don't know. At this point, it's getting kind of tricky because Whack brought that whole situation to the forefront of No Jumper. He brought Loose Cannon to there.
What about the lawsuit though? Did he have anything to do with that?
I can't remember exactly what that incident is. I just know it was a fight that got broken up and him ended up getting shot.
I think I saw some on Instagram where Whack was offering to buy No Jumper and let Adam keep 25% or something like that.
He said I'll give you $3 million up front and $250 every quarter or something like that. He's like, ooh, that seems tempting, but they run that little mumbo jumbo every time.
Yeah, Adam just be talking outside.
And Whack just be talking outside.
And Adam didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now from that episode we just watched with off the back for extra when we just watched with him, that motherfucking No Jumper studio was looking empty as fuck.
It's in the middle of moving.
They was in the middle of moving. I think I down there saw a nigga carrying some furniture out that motherfucker. I ain't never seen that motherfucker empty, and I couldn't tell you when it's not empty. I couldn't tell you what's all on the wall, but I just know it's hella shit going on in the background. That motherfucker was skin and bone.
Yeah, and see, even 4 Extra coming there, shout out to 4 Extras and everything they got going on. But you still ain't learning. Like, you still bringing this. 4 Extra don't get too super. Well, I can say he don't get too super, but he don't be overly politicking on cameras talking about crimes and stuff. That's cool.
He still got average viewers.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have viewers, and you know, and it's like once you let one of them big black buff niggas on camera, you can't just cut them off like that. That nigga come see at him. First, he got enough money to buy a car and ride around, and I'm pretty sure Adam then brought him here and brought him there, and probably ran leaning together. So you gotta be careful.
Yeah, the more
not to cut you off, but the more you get involved with them niggas, you know how
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You gotta really pry.
It's like this is what Adam need to understand. You keep sticking your hand further and further in that jar because you probably didn't know no better at first, or you thought it was cool with T-Rail AD. But when you start dealing with that other card and them cats, they look a little bit. It's too many of them and it's too much, and they keep pulling you shooting videos in the hood with these. Like everybody ain't gonna be like, oh, that's the white man, leave him alone. Eventually, that's not gonna work no more. You know what I'm saying? You being from the streets, like we know that. We know you can't keep playing with shit and putting shit on camera and think ain't nothing finna bounce back. You thought it was a game. You thought shit don't stink, and I think you starting to really start feeling it. Like, damn, I'm kind of in deep. The feds at my door. I got this big ass Crip nigga yelling in my face. Talking, you know what I'm saying? I got Whack 100 running plays. I know he feel it some type of way, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, brother.
It's definitely a thin line,
Yeah.
Ooh, a lot of unfiltered, a lot of unturned content over here with these black guys. You feel me?
I love it, though. I know he's still gonna make away scot-free, though. I'm gonna keep it real. Still the white man. I know he finna drop tape. And I don't even think Whack 100 all the way safe right now, honestly. I think that boy might, I think they might get up on that boy, or the feds might get up on him. Cause when these niggas, like Gene Deal, remember when he was talking about Diddy? Like you keep telling all these crimes that took place and this, that, and the third. Like, oh, I was right there when he did this. Like, you know, some of this shit makes you an accessory. I don't think they be thinking about that. Some of that shit y'all be talking about make you an accessory. And after they be getting hit, they always change their tone. Like, it wasn't that bad. It was just... You know what I'm saying? And so who knows if Whack got that coming.
This is just my output on that. Them niggas already had, it's either already public opinion or public knowledge, or they already been told who needs to hear it. So that's why they talk about it like that.
You think so?
You see Gene Deal ain't facing no charges.
Gene Deal used to be a CO, so he used to be on that side of the law. He says that. So he ain't hiding it. I respect it. But
he ain't facing no charges. Whack ain't facing no charges.
Not at all.
Not at all. Yeah, I think my boy ready to rebrand himself, come anew. While the wheel's still on there, you feel me? Just clean house. You know, sometimes it's spring. Do a spring cleaning.
Yeah.
Come anew, man.
Yeah, but I see that car still up in there though. It went from the 6 to the 4, and they still in there. So hopefully he can understand how to maneuver that correctly. I seen he try to bring Munchie B on there from the other side. Shout out Munchie B.
A lot of them niggas ain't gonna be there when he with this new location. A lot of niggas ain't gonna know it.
It might just be him and Whack and Flacco and Lush. What's his name? Lush. Yeah. It might just be them.
Yeah. Flock doing his thing.
Shout out Flacco.
You see Flock start getting away early. Yeah.
He always kept maintaining his own channel and kept doing his thing. And I gain respect for Flacco, man. I love consistency. I love somebody who just sit there, you did it, you keep doing it. And this last week, as all these things been developing, all these different stories, he's been on an all-star run. He's been on an all-star run.
So let me ask you this. Who you think he's gonna let go?
Cuz in jail, so you know he gone.
Who, Brick?
Yeah. Extras. I don't know. He just got out and he gave him a seat right back at the table, so he might take that. But then you take the pound with you.
Oh, because all his content creators kind of
gone. Lush is. I feel like Lush is gonna do it for free in a ham sandwich because he just loved being there.
Yeah.
Whack. It's gonna be interesting with Whack. He ain't gonna let him go, but it might spark some turmoil that split them apart. But who else up there?
I think he gonna get rid of Almighty Suspect.
Oh yeah, Suspect gone, and all them other like people we never heard of.
I think he might keep Remo.
Remo, he gotta keep him for Chicago purposes.
Yeah. Whack. Adam, the 22s are so smart.
Yeah.
You feel me? He still have his little.
He need his controllable characters. It's just the loose ones that he might gotta let go.
Loose Cannon for surely gone. Now Loose Cannon and the Brick Baby.
He wasn't a staff member. Loose. Go ahead, Joe.
I think Loose Cannon and Brick Baby get an interview, over the phone where it's safe at.
Yeah.
He'll still let them niggas incriminate themselves.
They got both of them going at the same time. You can't say it ain't about the podcast.
Let me see. Yeah, all them niggas that be there on Thursdays and Friday nights, just in the background on the couch.
They don't even work there.
I don't even work there. All them niggas, I'm just saying, he finna stop having like just frivolous niggas in the background like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I get them niggas outside or meet them niggas at the swap meet with the camera. You feel me? But all that just, parlay over here, you feel me?
Yeah.
We just sitting down and, you feel me? All you niggas is, you feel me? Everybody got my location 1,000 times over. All that's done with.
Jalik was on there. Homegirl from up this way.
Yeah.
She been on there with Almighty Suspect.
Yeah, that's when his watch exploded. Boom! he's like, it's here. Like, nigga, you can pick up the main piece, but that motherfucker went here, there, and there.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like it's necessary. I mean, shout out Almighty Suspect, man. The man with the ism, you feel me? But at that end, I'm not mad at him. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm just saying, me personally, I'd rather go naked or just Apple Watch it out before I just.
He brought it back.
Yeah, he brought it. Yeah, he had
He
to
was
fucking.
like, look, it's my clip. I just gotta put the clip on.
Yeah. So you a watch connoisseur? Did the clip shit sound legit? Like what is the clip shit? You don't even know what the clip shit is.
I never had that.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh no.
I really just stack my little coins and then bop, you feel me? Come across something nice, you feel me? Somewhere. The clip shit. What the fuck is the clip shit on the watch?
I don't know. I know it's bands, but once it's not supposed to come
Bruh,
off.
his shit imploded.
Sorry, I'm just saying.
Jalik put that pressure on that nigga like he was trying to go to the Titanic and that motherfucker imploded.
You know who that happened to? Ace Hood. Remember when his brother fell off? Ended his career.
That ended his career.
You never heard from him.
That ended his career, and he picked it up and tried to put it back on. And Bow Wow was trying to save him. He's like, you know how I be for players sometimes. No, we don't. You feel me? No, we don't, baby. You feel me? But shout out my boy Almighty Suspect. But yeah, man. I think all that. Oh yeah, we just cheesed the nigga, and now we up here with his chain and all that. I think all that's gonna stop. We gonna see how the 22ster do it. I know he
needed at this point. It's like fruit from the soil seed. Like he keep grabbing. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you can come on.
Yeah, he keep. It's like when you get so deep into something,
he need it.
Too deep.
That's what his channel is.
In too deep. Yeah.
You tune in for the hoggish and doggish type niggas.
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
And to watch how the 22ster play with them like little puppets. You feel me? Like, talk about that peanut butter shit. I'm tired of hearing about that peanut butter shit, bro.
We just heard.
That's what y'all do. More power to y'all. I'm just like, Adam, that's not gonna cut it.
LA County, I don't know. Shout out to y'all.
You feel me?
I know Rita, it's not going down like that.
It's not going down like that.
Going down like that.
Me? You liable to get packed out for some shit like that.
Once the nigga see you doing that, they're like, it's cuz on. But yeah, it's a different type of beast down there. I see that.
I don't even like to smell myself. I'm not, no.
Yeah, I don't even like getting into it because any way you get into it, it just start getting real deep.
It's weird. As soon as you even think about you feel like, come on, what are you doing with that? That's still a man. That's still a fucking man, bro. You feel me? If you're gonna do that, you might as well fucking take his neck and cut his throat after you knock him out.
Yeah, boy.
The peanut butter is just wild.
The peanut butter is
wild.
The loogie up in Chicago, the peanut butter in LA.
I can see spitting on a nigga, but I'm still not finna hold nothing open. That's crazy.
Hold the cheek.
Why are we?
Hold the cheek,
I thought we just was fighting. If you didn't tell me that you liked me on the under,
you can just keep maxing them if you're gonna do all that. You know what I'm saying? Try to get them up out of there for real. But yeah, man, it's wild. I hope they.
And you know what type of nigga started that? That's what's so cold.
Oh, you know what
type of nigga started that.
Passion started that.
Yeah, you know what type of nigga started that, and then everybody else just took it and ran with it like it was just the hardest shit on the block. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Come on now. He was all right.
You get the mentality, right? You do that, like you can't say nothing no more, right? I don't get the mentality, but like I don't want to hear nothing from you no more. Because you can't. I'm out for blood after that. I mean, it wouldn't happen to me because you don't have to kill me.
But that's what an old school knockout did. Like nigga, you ain't got nothing to say, nigga.
You better knock out. Niggas get knocked out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you gonna go somewhere else. You ain't finna send it to the nigga that knocked you out.
No, not at all. But you can still be a nigga in your neighborhood. You got knocked out. Blood got knocked out. It's definitely like a little. Niggas gonna remember that, but ain't nobody gonna be like, yeah, he fought. As long as you ain't just completely bitch up, you know what I'm saying, and not try to fight it.
Yeah,
up.
that's cool, but I'm just all right. So I feel what you're saying. A nigga put peanut butter between you, what? You ain't got really.
Yeah, like yeah, you know what I'm saying, like you.
But is that really gonna make a nigga not say nothing in his hood though?
It's gonna make a nigga go get on that. I feel like somebody gonna go get on that. If that happens to you, I feel like when you get out of jail, the first thing on your mind is like they just violate me in the worst way. I don't think it's gonna make a nigga just like fall back. It's gonna make a nigga turn up.
I know one thing. After a nigga spit there or put peanut butter there, you for sure gotta go get.
You gotta catch one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No,
and before you catch one. You gotta call your family. They gotta call your family and let them know you. We gotta
it's considered SA.
Yeah, you gotta do a SA kit on you.
Yeah, and you gotta go get on that. So I give it like so. That's like it's just you know what I'm saying. It's kind of taking a nigga out the game in his own way, or not taking him out, but he gonna feel some type of way for sure. So but I'm just not gonna be the nigga to do it. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna be participant in it. I'm not finna grab the peanut butter. I'm not finna spread the cheeks. I'm not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't gonna roll the peanut butter and get it liquidy.
All right, we gonna.
I'm just saying, that motherfucker hot.
Like,
So you put it on, so it come out right. I don't know. More power to you guys down there, man.
I Glock Dookie a nigga. I might Glock Dookie a nigga.
I Glock Dookie a nigga.
It make me mad.
That's my own nastiness. I
yeah, that's like, nigga, you got me fucked up. I wait like, what'd you say, blood? Yeah. Wait till you open his mouth. Yeah, that's if you gotta get sick. That's why you stay free, kids.
That's why you stay free.
On the streets. Stay away from all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I hope they. I like No Jumper. I ain't gonna lie. The white man grew on me. You know what I'm saying? T-Rail and all them grew on me, even though they ain't there. It's an entertaining show. When you need some, I know. Okay. We got our boy dropping. Real soon, man. Low Gunner, man. Be on the lookout for my boy, man.
I'm smoking weed and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out, don't do that on here. Shout out my boy, man. Bigger business, man. Low Gunner. Yeah, man.
Ricky Styles.
Shout out my boy Ricky. We gonna have him on here real soon now. I ain't gonna lie.
Ricky.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all ever at that, y'all know what's going on. Yeah. But yeah, man. What was that? For that hot drop right there. That drop was so fire, man. It took my concentration off the shit. But yeah, I'm excited to see where No Jumper sees. He did pander though. He said they got their $100 thing. We need to do a Patreon.
Yep.
I think we should do a Patreon for the people for all the shit we be thinking about that we know we probably can't put on YouTube. We probably need to get recording on some of that and put it on Patreon because that was one of his things.
Who?
Adam22. He follows us on the Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You get all the uncut. Let us know if y'all want to see some uncut bigger business, and we'll really take y'all outside where it ain't safe, and we'll give y'all some bigger business. You know what I'm saying?
I think we should do that.
I think we should do that.
Sometimes I be feel like.
Yeah, I feel constricted on here sometimes.
Yeah, I feel.
I don't like talking too crazy on here.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna show y'all no crimes and shit like that. We ain't talking about that. But you know what goes on out here in the mean streets of the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? I might show y'all some of that.
Sure, how we fox with it.
We could take it to the after hours. We can show y'all some real shit.
They gonna love the after hours for sure.
They gonna love the after hours.
Sure, I'm like, damn, they really niggas.
Yeah, It get real in the field. But where else get real at? Court. Court. And on the court, in court, this brother can do it all. Let's take us to the bridge. Yeah, you can't go wrong with you.
You can't go wrong with Fuchsia. That's your boy Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, man, yeah. Your boy Ant, man, just came out of court. Got the court moved, California, straight back to Atlanta. Judge, she don't live in California. She live right there on Bankhead, baby. We ain't finna pay no California child support. You right, A. She do live on Bankhead. What now? Hey, man, I got all 18 years right now. I don't never want to see her again in my life. Take the $1 million right there. I think it was like $1,050,000. No, $1,050,000, not 500.
That seems so chimmy.
That's 18 years. I mean, that's a ticket for a lot of people.
That's a ticket, but that's for her. That's gonna be gone.
Oh, that's gonna be. Oh yeah, 3 years.
I'm not gonna give her 3. She already went and got the Benz truck. You know she was gonna go get that.
The 100,000 is getting split first day.
Yeah.
Guarantee. The cold part about it though,
she don't know how she just played her. So go ahead.
Taxes.
Yeah.
Taxes gonna take. In Georgia, might be a little bit less, but at least 1/3 of that. So that's $750. How's she gonna spend $750?
Benz truck.
100,000. 150, really, maybe.
It depends on. She going with the big body.
150.
She feeling her big mama status right now. She going with the big body AMGZ. You feel
150.
me?
Bench truck.
She gonna want if the body ain't done. Or
the body done.
The body done. She gonna, it's never enough. You can
Yeah,
never get the body done
they
enough.
touch up.
She gonna do.
So she gonna go to the good doctor.
Yeah, she gonna go to.
170.
I like the good doctor.
She gonna go to the good doctor. She ain't finna go to no shade to her, but she finna go to Dr. Miami.
Yep, Dr. Ooh.
25,000.
Yep, add another 10 on there just for her vacay out there.
The 10 because they not gonna go and just saying. So
no, she got to take
it. 185 out of 750. You know what I'm saying?
All right, and then she gotta go get iced out.
She gotta get a bigger chain.
New ice alert.
That's 50.
New freezer.
That's 50. So we had 180, 230. We had 230, and that's first month.
Don't forget the new nigga that's boinking her. Don't forget the new nigga that's boinking her.
Got a cousin, this little 10, 15 about
He need 10, 15. He need the
245.
He need the what car he gonna go get? He need car.
He gonna get something a little subtle. It's gonna be just like the lower level Benz.
It's gonna be lower level Benz. It's gonna be brand new though.
80,000 one. You know what I'm saying? So
he went to 80,000.
If we was at 230, the 80,000 joint gonna put us around 310. 310. So we got 300,000. You know what I'm saying? Is she gonna put her kids through private school? Nah.
You know how we think. Me spending this money gonna make more money somehow. You feel me? Because she about to start getting booked for first 48, all that shit, all that hogs and doggish A&E shit.
So she got the 380 gone, so she got a good 400, 380 still left. Oh yeah, 380. She gonna spend. You know how niggas is. We gonna spend half this off the dribble just cause.
Off to the back.
And then we gonna stop and slow down with the other half.
Start thinking.
Thinking. Damn, this is for the baby. I need to put the baby in some type of, you know what I'm saying? She might start paying for a nanny because they don't like watching the kids.
Now I don't watching no fucking. Who got time to watch their own baby?
You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you big mama.
Oh,
the summer coming up. That's really gonna knock it down. The summer coming up.
It's the popular opinion of 3 months on the net. 3 months. I mean 3 years. Excuse me. 3 years. Excuse me. But
before that 750 gone.
Yeah.
Before the 750 gone.
350.
You give her 3.
I didn't say I gave her 3. I said that's popular opinion. They said it's gonna be gone by the time the kid in 3rd grade. 3rd grade is hella far away. Shit, hey nigga, taking care of a regular kid, that shit gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying?
I give her to this time next year.
Yeah.
Before that whole ifty nippy gone.
Yeah.
Cause she still got baby, right?
Yeah, baby still her other.
Baby finna break her off like that. I didn't know I could break them up. Baby finna break her off like that.
That's like handing the person their own double-sided knife. Like, yeah, we'll give you some money. They gonna be like, oh, I got the money. Yeah.
Oh, the shit was definitely slick. I got to give Anthony Edwards. That was a penny to a whale right there, baby.
I wonder if that's case closed. Cause if this is what y'all predict that I'm finna pay between now and then, and I give y'all all that. Ain't that mean case closed? You can't talk to me no more?
I think it's case closed.
Oh, man.
And it just seemed like he just got off the hook hella easy.
$1 million compared to a $250 million contract
ain't nothing. It's like for some reason, him paying that 5 every month seemed like it was just way more.
Yeah.
You feel me?
The drawn out part, like having to communicate and call child, like, and I don't think that's a new one. That's a new one. Somebody paying off 18. I mean, that we know of. I'm pretty sure somebody did it somewhere, but paying it all off at one time. Getting it to Georgia and not out here in California, because California, they won't have your fucking check. I don't care what it is. You make $250, you owe her $125 million. Out there, Georgia still play it kind of fairly. Like, there ain't no baby need no more than $10 million. $1 million for child support, it's more than enough. So, hey, he won in that situation to the best of his ability.
No, he definitely won. I still think he's a deadbeat for not wanting to see his fucking daughter.
I think it's gonna change. My bad, go ahead.
And I think his baby mama a fucking deadbeat too for not even encouraging him to fucking see his fucking daughter. Like,
no.
You ain't gotta deal with the bitch, but you could be, in the child's life. You can bring her around. Cause don't forget, bitch, he rap when a man is rapping Future lyrics, nobody's exempt. Not even you. I don't give a fuck if we in your car and you playing it and turning it up. You're not exempt. Future lyrics, nobody's missing. Everybody gets scrap metal. Everybody gets scrap metal to the face. You feel me? When I'm talking about floating through the club and all the bitches I done ran through, I'm talking about you too, bitch. Yeah, don't forget that. You feel me? Don't forget that. My little demon. You feel me? Like, don't forget that. You feel me? Yeah.
She knew that from the dribble. She was like, we could try to. I mean, I would like to think her intentions was more pure, right?
Cool.
The one who just got the money, but she was after the sack.
No, I'm talking about the bitch she with now.
Oh yeah,
I'm talking about her just up there like partying, like you feel me, and turning the future on.
That's
like,
the
bitch,
real.
Like bitch, you gonna be in this, you know.
One day. That's his bitch though.
Hopefully you get a baby.
That's his bitch. That's no, he got a baby by her too. He had 3 babies that got 3 girls pregnant at the same time.
Well, you enjoy your 90 days, bitch.
What you think? You gonna rock it out with her? You think?
Bro, that young man, what he running through shit right now? 21? AE? Come on now.
How old is he now?
22?
22. Yeah,
he running through. He running through. You saw that bounce? You know that's real genuine bounce. So I'm a pimp. You feel me? Like, I'm like, I don't even know what song that is. But
nigga,
you know I'm gonna get on that though. That's a vibe.
You just sent that to him right out of court. Like, play this.
Mm-hmm. Nobody's safe from toxicity, baby. So you can be up there smiling with me while I'm slapping this future. It just is what it is, right? You know what I'm saying?
I was wild as fuck when I was 22, 23. I ain't had no sense in the world, you know what I'm saying? So I can imagine being 22, 23 with hundreds of millions of dollars. Ain't nobody safe.
Nobody's safe.
Nothing even realistic to me. Hopefully this wake this brother up. You just still had to come out the pocket the million. Whether you feel it or not, that's still $1 million that just came out your pocket. Brother, wake up. You know what I'm saying? And you got another kid out here in this world that you're going to have to deal with one day, one way or another. Whether it be some hate mail when you 50, 60 years old and you over there and then you get the little letters like you was never there, or you see her doing some great shit like making it to the WNBA because you still got your genetics and you're going to be like, damn, I wasn't there. You know what I mean? Hopefully you don't wait till then, till she crossing fucking Brittany Griner on the court. And you know what I'm saying? And you like, damn, that's what you call it, Edwards? Yeah, that's a daughter that he never took care of. Hopefully you don't wait that long because they do grow up. Brother, I know it's a baby right now. I know you can't stand her, but this child will grow up and you'll still be looking at your flesh and blood. I know you don't understand that at 22, 23, but that's just some good game for you, brother. But past that, he's having a ball right now. He got her out of his life.
I'm going to go ahead and be the Carlton of the clique. God don't like ugly, baby. God give you a blessing and you turn your back on it. You feel me? You out there hooping on that court and you hear that pop. I'm just saying, baby. I'm just saying. God don't like ugly, baby. He don't like it like that. I'm just saying. Document this shit. Thursday, April 3rd. Document it.
Dude, I feel you 100%.
I'm just saying, bro. He give you a blessing.
On taking
you
care
feel me?
Of kids, but the targeting, man. What about the targeting?
The targeting is targeting. You still gotta put your John Wick in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still gotta pump it. You feel me? And it's still a decision if you're gonna leave it in or you gonna take it out.
Oh man.
It take two, man. It take two. She didn't jump on that man and essay him.
Yeah.
You feel me? She didn't jump on him and essay him. I don't want that to happen to him. He's a phenomenal player. I'm just saying, baby.
Man. Oh, that's tough, guy. I mean, y'all gotta be getting tight, but I know these brothers is young with money, so if I had that type of stuff going on back then, I probably would have got hit this, same way, keep it real. But that maturity.
Yeah, but you wouldn't. I don't want my kid.
No, I try to, I ain't fucking with her, but I still fuck with the little mama or the little blood.
Yeah, when I had time. Yeah. And I'm gonna keep it real. I rarely would have had time, but my child would have never been to look back like you never said you said you never wanted to fuck with me. You said you never wanted to be a part of my life. No, I probably was there. Yeah. Rarely, seldomly, but you feel me? I was still there, and we here now. You feel what I'm saying? But I never just disowned you and gave your mama $150,000.
Yeah. Cause I know that sometimes the hate for the woman can overmatch what's actually going on. I just take him shit. That nigga's 22 years old, 23 years old. I'm not making no excuse for him, but
Sound like it.
But I could just. You got this kid, you got another one. You telling them you like I don't want it. You telling her you feel like you telling them up front like I don't want it. So you know what I'm saying. You came and you knew what it was, and you should have known what she was after. You probably thought, man, she already got a kid. She ain't finna do all that, but she did exactly what you thought she wasn't gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And now you, hey, I don't know. You probably could have got overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to remind you, we don't know these niggas. These niggas don't do nothing for us.
Yeah.
So you feel me?
I'm just trying to put myself in like my 22-year-old self in his shoes.
So you wouldn't want nothing to do with the baby.
I would have felt like I probably would have felt overwhelmed at the time because you got the bitch with the baby that you taking care of, right?
What is it overwhelmed about? You got $250 million.
You got the bitch with the baby in your ear, so past all that money, you still going home with this woman. So you hearing this all day, you got your little baby, you started this little family that you feel like, this is my family. You know what I'm saying?
How many times do you get to start a family and say, this is my family, before you start fucking other women and putting kids in them and leaving them to be a single
But
parent?
you're 21, you're 22. You don't think about the maturity part.
I thought about, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't that retarded. You see, I wasn't that retarded when I was 21.
You wasn't, obviously you wasn't.
Yeah, I wasn't that retarded. And obviously you wasn't. You feel me?
Nah.
You feel me?
Nah.
Or he just a nigga that with money that never got pussy before.
Nah.
You feel me?
I was broke when I was 22, 23,
But we was still slamming hoes though.
Yeah,
you feel me?
they probably wasn't cum catching like, you know, it's a different type of, you play up against.
Right, anytime you feel me? Anytime you get up in there and you go on that thing raw dogski, it's a possibility, man.
Most definitely.
You feel me?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
But we in the future. She waits that man. I'm pretty sure they called. As soon as they was ovulating and was like, hey, what you doing? I see you. And yeah.
I ain't gonna say no names, but what's the name was using that ovulating shit when G1s came out.
What's G1?
The phone.
Oh yeah, okay.
So that was fucking what?
Yeah.
High school, right after high school?
Yeah.
Yeah. The one where you hold it like this and then you slide the screen up and then bop and then you just boot like this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was using that shit. Yeah. And we were like teens at that time. You feel me? Mm. So that ovulating shit been around a long time. Mm. You feel me?
He got. I wonder how much he was dogging in that thing. I wonder if he was hitting that shit. All that don't matter. We here now. Mm-hmm. And but like I said, I'm gonna give the brother the benefit of when he gets older and more mature. Once all the fast lights to the NBA and all that stuff calm down, when everybody ain't screaming your name, when the shoe contract ain't there, when you ain't fighting for the NBA title, when that shit starts slowing down and dwindling down, you start looking around at real life, that's when you start looking around at like what's going on. I'm just, you know, as I got older, you start paying, you know, it's maturity, wisdom. Once you start getting more wise, he might be a can-ass nigga, a country-ass nigga that don't care about nothing, but he might come to his senses one day. I believe he's gonna come to his senses one day.
He's definitely a deadbeat ass nigga for sure. Mm-hmm. You feel me? You don't show this kid love, not show the other one love. Fuck all that money shit. Mm-hmm. That kid needs a role model. Benjamin and Franklin and Washington are not, and George, they're not role models. They're motivation for sure. Mm-hmm. Go get up and go get your ass something, but they're not role models. You feel me?
Most definitely.
So you feel me? I'm gonna leave the door open and say, yeah, one day he'll wake up. But then that's just like, you know, that's like when I was, you know, that's like the nerd in high school, bro. Mm-hmm. The nerd that got all the A's, didn't dress fly, but knew how to, you know, treat a woman, was a gentleman. Folks raised him, grandparents, you know, gamed him up, and he took that girl to prom, and everything was cool. I mean, he met her family and all that, everything was cool. But then here come Taiwan on the foes. Bah, 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 with the gold teeth, you feel me? The weed smoke, you feel me? You not even, when you jump in with Taiwan to go to prom, you're not sitting in the front. You know why? Because his boy, 60 sitting in the front. So you got to sit in the back with the pit bull. You feel me? The pit bull and all the 1800 and Hennessy bottles on the floor, right? You feel me? But you had a ball though, cause y'all got pulled over that day on the way to prom. You feel me? Y'all saw some suckers at the gas station. You feel me? Taiwan busted a knot, and that shit was just hell exciting. 10 years later, the nigga that you turned down. Where am I going with this? I'm just saying.
You saying he come up and Taiwan doing, you know what I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
And you sitting there like,
Yeah. Now I don't want to fuck with you because you didn't want me back then.
Yeah.
And now you need help putting your fucking diaper on, but you wasn't there to help put my diaper on, right? Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying, Anthony Edwards. Be wise. Hey, what Life Jenner say?
Must be nice.
When he said, when the spinners stop spinning and all the gold digging women disappear. Yeah.
That's what I mean. That
nigga.
Gonna be there.
Take that. Take this. In that. You feel me? I'm just saying, AE. You feel me? It's your world, baby.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's basically what I'm saying. When them lights, they get quiet in there, and you just sitting there. Mm-hmm. This bitch gone, that bitch gone, the millions gone. You got your little NBA pension you living off, and then you see her because you one hell of an athlete, so you gonna see her somewhere doing something, and you gonna be like, damn, that's my little baby. She gonna look like you too. She gonna look dead on you, and you gonna be like, damn. I ain't fuck with her this whole time. But she might be one of them hardcore niggas though. Like, man, I don't give a fuck till the day I die. It is niggas like that.
Hey, as long as you stay consistent, that's cool. Go ahead. Do what you do, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? Shit. You did something right. You feel me? You did something right. Go ahead and do your thing, man. That's between him and whoever his higher power is, you know. That's all it is, man.
Bless my heart. Hope to die though, man. But shit, man. It's good Thursday. We out here. It never stops. We gonna come with y'all more hotter content. What they need to do?
They need to like, comment, and subscribe.
There we go.
You feel me? And stay tuned in and spread the word. We love all the love. Just keep on loving and let us know, cause we nothing without y'all, man.
Without the people, we love every single like, every single comment, every single subscribe. Mean the real to us, man. Hey,
coming to a hood store near you, baby.
We outside, man. Big Hop, Big Six, bigger business.
When I get on, I'm having hella baby mamas.